Oh, what's good, YouTube? It is New Never You here with another video. Going back to the new series, the original series that I started when I first started opening up my YouTube page again. And today I think I want to touch on the topic, topic of family. I see a lot of music videos and hear a lot of music and hear a lot of stuff talking about family. And in my personal opinion, I think people have the word confused, at least the meaning of it. I think people feel like family is supposed to be down with you regardless of what happens, regardless of what you do, regardless of what you say, regardless of what you put yourself in. And that's not what family is. That's what love is. Forgiving and being there and trying to do what you can. But even love, sometimes you have to walk away. Family is really just what you were born into, your bloodline. That's family. Family does not mean that you're obligated to do anything for anybody that you're related to. It just means that you share the same bloodline. Like, I write books, right? And I stream games, open packs and all the whole nine. Little mini nerd guy. At no point is my family obligated to buy my book, watch my streams, or watch anything that I produce on YouTube. At no point. They just know about it first because they're in the circle of my life, because that's who I grew up around. And usually, for the most part, family is involved in what you do. They don't necessarily have to support it, but they know about it. Now, if I go around saying that I hate my family because they don't support me, then that's on me. My family doesn't have to support me. It's not their job to support me. It's my job to produce product that my family would want to get behind. And if my family doesn't agree with the product that I'm putting out, then just like any other human, they don't have to participate in it. It's not mandatory. And I don't know where the stigma came from where, like I just said, that family has to do anything. It's like people put family on this pedestal, whereas they're the standard of, if my family doesn't do this, then what good is family? Like, do you realize your family are human beings too? Like, they feel, they have emotions, they have to eat, they have to do all these other things that you do. And not only do they have to do all that, they have to deal with their life. And some people want their family to deal with everything that's going on in your life. If I said that correctly, I'll put it in a better term. My family has their own life. I can't expect my family to drop what they're doing and then come to my rescue when I'm having tragedy in my life. That's selfish. That's irresponsible. That's a stupid way of thinking. I'm sorry. It just is. I'm not saying anybody's stupid, but if you think that another human being, regardless of bloodline, regardless of ties to you, is supposed to stop their life to do things for you because you feel like it's mandatory, because they're in a bracket of a noun called family, then you're sadly mistaken. That's not how life works. You're just connected by blood. And it should be easier for you to connect with family over everybody else because you're connected by blood. A lot of the things that how can I put this? A lot of things that, I mean, you share a strong connection. So a lot of the things that you feel, they may feel, just because it's in the blood. just because it's in the bloodstream, the bloodline. And some of the characteristics you have, they might have just because it's in the blood. But everybody's different. We're all different human beings. None of us are alike as far as the same person. We might share similar qualities, but we're all different people. We all have our own personality. We all think different. We all have a varying opinion on certain different things. And I just feel like this needs to be said, because I get tired of people thinking or feeling like they're entitled to things. Like, why? Why do you feel like you're entitled to things? I don't understand. Have I been hurt by family? Yeah, but I've also been hurt by racist people and animals and bad food. So am I gonna cut ties with all these things because I was hurt? Am I not gonna forgive and forget? Am I not gonna eat again because I got food poisoning once? Like, this, it's just stupid. Like, you make mistakes, right? If you're not perfect, you make mistakes. So let's say I did something that hurt my aunt, my uncle, my cousin, or whatever, and I never apologized. Just put yourself in this situation, and they feel some type of way, but they let it go, and you guys move forward, and the relationship's going great as far as family wise, but then they do something to you, but you don't let it go. And then you say something stupid like, oh, well, I would expect family. Shut up. Shut up. You did something, they forgave you. Now they did something to you, and now you don't want to forgive, and then you want to bring up this dumb line about how family's supposed to whatever. Like, family, it once again, are people. People make mistakes. And if you can't forgive people within your own bloodline, then that's on you. Don't try to make it seem like that. Like, when you were born, God was like, hey, homie, your family is that family. That tight-knit family that's not going to fight. That's not going to have arguments. That's not going to go at each other's throats from time to time. But if you feel like you feel, and you feel like that's okay to feel, then once again, it's on you. If you don't want to be associated with family, that's on you. If you feel like your family isn't coming out the woodworks to pick you up on your lowest point, did you tell them what you were going through? Did you open up? Were you 100% honest? Because even if you missed some of the details, then you weren't 100% honest. So you have to look deep inside yourself and ask yourself, am I doing everything that I can do to keep my relationship with my family strong? And if the answer is no, then that's on you. You have to go fix something. If you don't want to fix it, don't fix it. But don't complain about it when nobody wants to be around you. That's just facts. You think that if you go around cussing people out outside of family, like your friends or whatever, they're just gonna keep coming around? No, because they're human beings. They get tired of stupid stuff. So at some point, you have to grow up. You have to mature. Well, I guess you don't have to, but if you want a strong bond with anybody, you're going to have to grow up, you're going to have to be mature, and you're going to have to go through some situations that you're not going to like. You're not exempt from anything just because you have a family. That's just facts. That's the circle of life. I mean, we can even take it to cartoons, Disney movies. Let's go to Lion King. Scar. Royal blood. His brother got the throne, right? His brother had a son, Simba. Scar is never going to touch the throne just by way of nature. But he has a family. And if you look deep into the story, Scar changed his name from something else. His dad named him, I think it was a Swahili word for trash or garbage. So, I mean, people say Scar was an evil guy or evil lion, but his name was garbage, trash. And he's a royal lion, but he's never gonna touch the throne. So, animosity. He could have went about it a different way. He could have just accepted it and was like, whatever, I'm just gonna make my own thing. I'm gonna stay cool with the Mufasa. But as far as that dream, like, he wasn't gonna get it. And you saw the lengths he went to get the throne. He killed his brother, he tried to kill his nephew, and then he took over Pride Rock, and everything went to trash. Because he was trying to rule off of anger and vengefulness, and all that anger and resentment that he had for his brother and probably his father and his nephew came out in his rule. He lost his family for trying to achieve something that really he already had. He just wanted to be at the top. So even in that example, Mufasa was entitled to do anything for him because he was his brother. Mufasa chose to love him. Even with all the dumb stuff Scar did, Mufasa chose to love him. It was a choice. It wasn't mandatory. So you, as a human being within a family, have the choice to love the people that you're related to. And you also have the choice not to. You have the choice to complain about how much you hate them. You have the choice to not. You have the choice to let things go. You have the choice to hold on to things. But the choice is yours. And the choice is theirs to do whatever they're going to do. And you may be hurt by some of the situations or some of the decisions that they make. But realize that some people are hurt by the stuff that you do. It goes both ways, like a road. But hey, these are just my opinions, man. I just be reading books, so I don't know nothing. I'm just out here talking. See all these leaves? I'm just out here talking. This has been New Never You, man. Hug your family, man. Hug your folks. And if you didn't know, now you do.